Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
The game makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And here's the handoff. Jukes to get free. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
The back's got it. The Gators are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hands off to the left. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Sticking with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to run for the first down. He shreds the tackle. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. First down here for this offense.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the tailback's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry up. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always blown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And tackled after a small pickup there. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Oh, it's a reverse. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Heading left after the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Tries the right with a quick throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Timeout is called to talk strategy. We're late in this close game with halftime approaching. Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Try and muscle for the first down. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the upright. Nice, solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here. Throws a rocket toward the right side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot, caught down at the 20. Touchdown for the U. And they go in front here in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And now the handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And there's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Same tailback, another carry. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Gators are on the move here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. defense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. The pass rush closing in. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's...
And that one's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Canes. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field to root this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff heading left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Launching downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff on a counter. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down coming up after that running play. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much on the return there, but the takeover will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Running through the tackle. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
They'll use that running game, trying to lead the clock here.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Mendoza. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll run it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. They'll hand it off. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Daniels. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Gators. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Chris, what a great job. What a celebration by this offense. They worked so hard to get it close enough. They punch it in behind that offensive line, and now they've got the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
PET up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
With the catch, it's Carr. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to throw again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Looking to pass. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job